What is good design? In my opinion, good design has pretty much 4 characteristics. Good design has a purpose, fulfills a purpose. Good design is easy to understand. Good design is in the details, and good design depends on person to person. And we'll dive into those topics right now. Our first topic is good design must fulfill a purpose. These are some examples of bad designs that do not fill a purpose. As you can see, where are these stairs going? We don't know where these stairs are going. An ashtray that is not meant for ash, and a watering can that cannot water anything. All of these things don't really fulfill a purpose. I believe that you can kind of make an argument for everything to fulfill a purpose, like these things might just be comedic and that's the purpose it fulfills, But moving on, I think these are pretty good examples of designs that fulfill a purpose. So, art. You might not think that art is something that necessarily fulfills a purpose, but art creates environments, it can evoke emotions, it can send a message. Art is something that has many purposes. It depends on what the art is, but it's definitely something that can fulfill a purpose. Flyers and birthday cards, business cards, stuff like that, meant to inform people and communicate maybe a time or place to meet somewhere, a job opening, a housing opening, anything of the sort. And then to more physical things, cars. Obviously, we need cars to get around. They have a very obvious purpose of getting a person from place to place. And maybe they even accidentally fill the purpose of being part of somebody's personality. Who knows? Pens, something we use, their purpose is to write things. So, yeah. And then our second topic is that good design must be easy to understand. So, what are some bad examples of this? These doors, much like the doors in Marquez, which are not, I always get them wrong. I've been going to Marquez for 9 months now, and I still can't get it right because it's a pull handle on a push door. This poster, don't drive safely, is what it looks like it says, but it's supposed to say drive safely. Its design is not good. And then these elevator buttons. Which one's up? Which one's down? We don't know. It's confusing. On the other hand, we have some examples of good designs. This button very clearly, and all these buttons very clearly say what each one does. This door is obviously a push door, and the mug, obviously you're supposed to grab it by the handle. Maybe if you're an alien, you wouldn't think that, but I think that's pretty obvious. Our third component topic is the details. So this is when we get into maybe good versus amazing design, but I'll give some examples of bad designs where the details were kind of forgotten. These stairs, they would make me fall. The pattern was not well thought through. The details were not well thought through. The measurements for this toilet were not well thought through, so it didn't work out. And who wants to be peeing next to someone? Sure, there was enough room, but honestly, 2 people probably can't even use those at the same time unless they find some way. Some examples of good details that are fire hydrant. Fire hydrants are red, associated with the fire department, but also it makes them very obvious, and it also is kind of an indication to not like park in front of a fire hydrant, which makes it that detail, bring that design to the next level. This door, obviously, like, you're supposed to go in. It looks homey because of the details and welcoming because of the plants, the stairs, just the way it was designed makes the door look like home. And then I thought this was really cool. I was looking up images of good design, and it's a wall plug that is flat but also doesn't block that second one down there. So yeah, in the details. And then our fourth topic is design really depends from person to person. I can never fully define design. I can define it for myself, good design for myself, but not for other people. So the two things that really make it depend from person to person are values and like different experiences and taste. So for example, is the atomic bomb good design if a bunch of people were killed and it's not very ethical? If you do not value ethics in good design, then you could say it is a good design. It's a like brilliant discovery, but for me personally, I don't think it's a good design because it is not ethical, in my opinion. See, my values do not coincide with that good design. And then this art piece over here, I don't personally like it. I think it's kind of weird, but maybe that's somebody's taste in art. That really depends, person. And then the green stop sign. The example I have for this is, imagine you grew up somewhere where green stop signs were normal, and you came to the US and you saw a red stop sign. That would just be very counterintuitive. So in that case, that would not be a good design. A real example of this would probably be the different sides of the road for literally every other car versus British cars. But yeah, that concludes my presentation on what is good design.